Hi guys, welcome back to my channel for another WIP and Chat Wednesday. Again, I am working on my paint by numbers from Victoria's Moon, and this will probably be the last time you see it. To be fair, I want to get it just finished now, out the way, move on to something else. It's not like I don't have a bunch of other projects going on. Anyway, I hope you guys have been having an amazing week so far. Mine's been lovely. No schoolwork because it's half term. The kids are just busy doing their own thing. So I've got way more stitching done this week. Haven't touched a diamond painting yet. But if you do hear my kids, I apologise. They're upstairs on the Xbox and they do tend to bicker a little bit. And the windows are open, so you may hear them because the upstairs windows are open too, and they're right above this room. Hope you guys have been having nice weather like we have. It has been so warm the last couple of days. 2 days before that we were having like major winds. I put the very little windows open and the wind had ripping wide open. So that lasted a couple of days. And then it's just been really, really nice again since. Today it's a bit of a mixed bag, but it's very, very close, warm. So I haven't done much. I have done a bit of tidying up this morning, but you know, I wasn't doing anything major, but I was sweating. It's that warm, and that's with the windows open as well, so you kind of get a feel for how warm it is. The sun's not even out. It's cloudy, but it's warm. I don't mind. When it's like that, I go and sit in the garden. I put the the sun brolly out, whatever you want to call it. I know they've got a name. But anyway, I put that out, get the chairs out, and I sit in the garden with my cross stitch. And it's really nice. It's quiet where we live, apart from when the neighbours' kids are out, but they're kids. When they're not out, it's just lovely. Especially now there's not really much traffic around. I've really been enjoying watching everyone's Stitch Mania videos. I definitely think next year I'm going to take part in that. It's been a lot of fun for a lot of people. So, yeah, I got over 700 stitches yesterday. The morning I spent doing just the general housework, you know, tidying up, seeing to the washing, pegging it out, bringing it in, folding it, you know, the usual. And then the afternoon and into the evening I just sat and stitched. Yeah, I think the kids are even glad of the break as well, especially Ellie, because her work seems to be ramping up. She's had her transition pack this morning from Burton Borough where Tyler goes. I'm not entirely sure what they're going to do because she'll miss her transition days. because normally for 2 days before they break up for the summer holidays, I think it's 2 days, they go and spend those days at their secondary school so they can kind of get a feel for it, have a look around, kind of know where they're going. And Ellie's not going to get that. I actually had a friend ring me last night asking what I was doing with Ellie. Was I sending her back on the 1st of June? Well, you know, each to their own, you know, you make your decision, what's right for you. But as far as I'm concerned, no, she's not going back. She's ace at doing her work at home anyway. She just cracks on. And Riley. Tyler not so, he's got better things he could be doing. But I don't allow him until he's done what he's supposed to. So although I don't want to send the kids back to school until it's completely safe, I also look forward to it as well, because Tyler works better at school. At home, all he thinks about is his Xbox. He gets regular homework. I mean, it all comes flying in on sort of Monday and Tuesday. And so far I haven't had an email to say he's not done his schoolwork or whatever, but Luna, that's my unit, love. You're seriously not going to jump up my unit? Luna? She's mad. She was out in the garden earlier chasing bees. Oh dear, she'll learn the hard way. And my other half caught Binks the other day, rolling around with a bird in his mouth. I don't know if my other half startled him or whatever, but he let it go and the bird flew off. So it wasn't dead. Naughty Binks. They say cats do it to bring you presents. He doesn't bring them home at all. He keeps them for himself and plays with them. He's such a daft cat. He didn't come home for absolutely ages the other day. He'll come home for dinner. He normally walks through the door anywhere between 11:30 and 12 o'clock if the back door's wide open. I think his belly tells him when it's dinner time. Anyway, that day the sun was blaring. It was just so warm. I think we left Luna till about 1 o'clock, so we feed him together. So we normally wait for him to come back. We waited till 1 and he still hadn't shown up, so Rob did Luna her dinner and sort of put Binks's to the side. Up till about 3:30. We still hadn't seen him. We kept sort of tapping his bowl in the garden. He knows the sound of his bowl. We'd sort of every half an hour step out, give it another bang, see if he'd show up, and he didn't. Not till, I think it was just gone 4 o'clock in the evening. He hadn't been back for dinner at all. So I don't know where he'd been. I'd love, well, I would, me and the other half both said it, to put a GoPro on him and see where he goes and what he does. Whoops. A paint on it now. Yeah, we'd love to put a GoPro on him just to see where he goes, what he does. It'd be interesting. No point with Luna. She won't even venture out the back garden. I think she likes to stay close to home. I don't know if that's got anything to do with her being a rescue, maybe. But right, number 4s. There's some more here. making a conscious effort this week to keep an eye on the days, because last Friday I just forgot. I think it was the evening when I actually remembered, oh my gosh, it's Friday. Kids being at home, it throws everything into disarray, doesn't it? You forget what day you're on, 'cause you don't need to know, not particularly. So, keeping a track of the days this week. There we go. Next. Hope you guys are still staying safe and well. Whatever order your state has got on you at the moment, or your country. They've started lifting ours a little bit, and I just kind of think it's too soon. Everyone's been flocking to beaches down south. There wasn't even, I think Rob read one report where there wasn't even standing room on the beach. You know, it's crazy. Prime Minister's going to see a spike in cases in the next couple of weeks. I'd just rather sit in my garden and listen to nature. Get a lot of birds singing around the back of ours. It's actually really nice. We've got a big, I don't know, it's a big bush, but it's like a flowery bush type tree thing. And the birds are like coming and sitting on there, and it's at the side of the house, and it kind of echoes then, even more so than it normally does. And it's lovely to sit and listen to. She jumped on the unit. Luna, you're so naughty. There's nothing on there for you. Hey, you can look at me. Come on. She's mischievous. Any more? Oh, right in front of me. All right then. Oh, look, see? Getting myself covered in paint already. It's a good start. Luna, get down, you daft mare. There. Yeah, I'm going to finish this off camera now. I'm not going to do any more WIP and chats with it. So the next time it'll either be diamond painting or... You silly monkey, that was my frame. Yeah, it'll either be diamond painting or stitching next time. Oh, go and put my arm in it again. This afternoon is going to be full of stitching for me. She's now decided to sit on my threads. They're all out over there ready for when I sit down, and she's sat on the box. She does that a lot when I'm stitching. I give her a quick fuss and then she'll trot off. She's got this really cute little thing she does. I'm not sure, again, if that's down to her being a rescue. But she'll fall asleep on the settee, or on the back of the settee, or wherever she chooses to lie. And she'll be flat out for a while. And then out of nowhere, she'll start meowing, and she wakes herself up. It's such a sorrowful little meow though. You kind of, oh. And I give her a fuss because I don't know if it's just she's disoriented when she wakes up or what. But it's so cute. It's the softest little meow. Wow, there's a lot of tiny ones. There's another one. Sorry, I'm just looking for any more. Because guaranteed as soon as I put it away I'll find one. There's one down there, see? There. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. Nope. That's not so good. Oh, my kids are messing about. Now you can see where I am. Bit boring staring at a picture. All our sunflowers are growing. The stems are well out now, and there are a lot of leaves. So they're doing well. We've actually planted some other things, and I can't think what they're called now. But the bulbs actually look like small dates or raisins, just bigger raisins. And you had to soak them for 2 hours in water before you planted them. So we're just waiting now to see what happens with them. Any more? Oh, there's a patch over there. Oh, I can reach that, I think. Without putting my arm in anything wet. I think. You know me, I always manage to get my arms in it somewhere. Quiet, it's just so lovely, it's so peaceful. Oh, there's one, two, let me see if I can reach over there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Give me a moment, where is it? There, am I going to put me at no? I think you can just about see that, can't you? It's awkward because I have to make sure the camera's low enough so I can see how long it's been and what you can see without getting up. But also get enough in the camera so you can see what I'm working on. It's awkward. My new thing's working really well though. It's not even a tripod, it's like something you clamp to the table, and it's got 2 arms and you can bend it up, bend it down. Gotta be careful now because there's 2 wet patches. But I don't want to put this away and leave some areas of that colour not done because it'll bug me. I think the sun's trying to come out now. If it does, that's me in the garden for the afternoon. Stitching in hand. I think we're even struggling to find things to watch on Netflix. I think we've pretty much seen a lot of it. I know they keep adding new things, which is good. And I get an email about that whenever it happens. So, the latest thing we're watching is called Defending Jacob. I think, yeah, it is. I don't think it is. It's on every Friday. I'm stuck to my canvas. Just found another number 4 up there. Where did it go? There's one. It's kind of almost the same colour as the one next to it. Let me know what you guys have been up to. Anything exciting? Or is it just crafting and whatever as much as I am? Oh, we got to go for a walk. Oh, not again. A walk yesterday because it was my son's girlfriend's birthday yesterday, and that's what the blanket was for. So we got the kids ready, got their scooters, we took a walk, casual walk over. Gave her a birthday present, and then at a distance I might add, you know. We stayed away from them, they stayed away from us. And she absolutely loved it. She turned to my son and said, "Did you know about this?" Of course he did. Who knows her better than him? Don't know what she likes. She was cuddling up with it last night to watch a movie, she said. But I did take a photo before I took it, so I'll show that on Friday. It did look lovely though. The only thing is she's got very, very, very sensitive skin. She has to be careful what she puts next to her skin or on her skin. So I always wash my blankets anyway before I give them to anyone, regardless who it is. You know, I just want them to smell nice. But I did tell her, although I've washed it, you will have to probably wash it again yourself with your powder and conditioner, because I'm not sure what she's allowed to use and isn't, so I won't take offence to her washing it, because I know she's got to be careful. Right, there's another bit there. It's been a lot of number 4 today, hasn't there? I think the only reason Ali isn't with me today is because she's bored with the painting, I think. She's had enough. I don't think you guys can even see what I'm working on, so just give me a second, I'll come back over. Can't remember what colour that is. No, you can't. So let's, there you go, now you can. My son's struggling with the social distancing thing. But he's only 20. Soon to be 21. And he knew I was going to come over and drop her present off yesterday. But he was like, do you want to come in? No. Why? Because. He said, but I don't have it. Everyone can say that. I'd just rather be careful. But it's not so much that I'm protecting myself, you know. No one knows they have it for 2 weeks. I mean, Rob still goes around the shop. So you don't know if he's brought it back with him, you know. So I'm protecting her as well, because she's 16 weeks pregnant now. No, 17. You know, she can't take that risk either, so. But he's struggling a little bit with it. I said, just don't think negatively about it. One day, you'll look back on this and it'll all be over. Which it will, you know. I think that's part of number 4 as well, because it should go down there. Well, that's the way I'm looking at it anyway. You know, one day this will all be over, and you look back and think, wow. I have a funny feeling that's going to be number 4 as well. Do you know what? It is now. But with Reese, I know he likes to give me a hug when he sees me, and I think he's struggling with that a little bit. But it isn't forever. Excuse me, sorry guys. Something's tickling my throat. It has been all this morning. It's not a scratchy throat, it's just something's tickling and it's really... I keep swallowing to try and stop it, but... There we go. One last scout. On the amount of ambulances I've heard the last couple of days, because we've got an ambulance station right up the road from us. Literally, if you step out, you know, my back garden and just walk around the corner, you can actually see it. And the last couple of days it has been horrendous. There's been tons going out. Time are we on? Half an hour. I just hope it's, you know, nothing serious. Let's do number 11. It's a dark one and it's a big patch. Oops. Maybe I'll wet that a little bit. My two are laughing their heads off. I think my throat's listening to some news. quite the news buff. Likes to keep on top of what's going on around. There's been a big thing on the news last couple of days, or since yesterday maybe. One of our well, Rob says he's not an MP, but anyway, I think he works with close with Boris Johnson about, you know, guidelines for staying at home or going out, you know. And the guidelines have been for the past few weeks now, you know, if you've got symptoms, stay at home. No one is to leave your household. Yet this, I think he's some sort of scientist actually. He had coronavirus symptoms, him and his wife, and then they decided to travel 250 miles to take their child to his mum and dad to be looked after. Whereas anyone in your household has symptoms, you're not supposed to go out. So everyone's calling for him to resign or be sacked. Because how are people supposed to follow guidelines when the people issuing the guidelines can't follow the guidelines? It's quite funny. Come on. Hate it when I've got a little white dot and I can't get it covered with the paint. Whoa, that's wet. I'll let you guys go in a minute. You know, in quarantine, there's only so much you can talk about, isn't there? Well, it's not even quarantine, it's stay at home, isn't it? I'm going to use a little one because I think the big one's just too big now. Yep, sun's out. Yeah, definitely. Sit in the garden with the brolly out. I haven't even got a cup of coffee, that's how warm it is. I've normally got coffee. It's just juice. But if I'm going to sit outside, I'll have a coffee. You will, and I said you won't see this again, but you will obviously see it once more when I've finished it, just to kind of give my final review for Victoria's Moon. But at least you haven't got to sit and painstakingly watch me paint. Decided that's enough now. It's been a few weeks, I think, I've been doing this. Yeah, that's Riley. I shaved his hair yesterday. His hair was that long, like it's over his ears, it's down in his eyes. So I said, I'll just get the shavers out and I'll take it down a few sizes if you want. He's like, yeah, okay. And halfway through he says, shave it, Mum. Why do you want me to shave it? He's like, because I want the experience that Tyler had. I obviously said no. I don't think it would bother him. Riley's not, you know. Things like that don't bother him. So, but I still said no. I'm not shaving his head. But him and Tyler have both had a trim sort of now then. Just a pair of shavers over the head. I wish I was a hairdresser sometimes. It would be so much easier. And I still don't know yet if Courtney's going to be allowed to have a gender scan. I've got everything crossed, they'll allow it. She's got a scan at 20 weeks anyway, so I'm hoping she's going to ask and just, you know, we really want to know, but with everything that's going on. And being as you're there anyway, having, you know, scans and stuff. Oh, she texted me the other day to say, did I know what Reese's blood type was? And I said no, I haven't got a clue. And I asked why. She said because she's O, is it O negative? And there was something about, depending on what Reese's blood type was, if he was a certain blood type, she'd have to be on injections. So I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't know. I know what mine is. The only reason I know mine is because it appeared on all my pregnancy forms when I was pregnant with the kids. Number 11, where did I get that from? There. Right, I'm going to let you guys go now. We're at 38 minutes, I'm not going to bore you anymore. So, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, and you feel like you want to stick around and watch my crafts, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you like the video, leave any comments, any questions. I will always answer the questions and I'll always read your comments. I always leave in a reply anyway, because I like you to know that I have read them and I'm not just, you know, ignoring. Continue to stay safe, guys, whatever that involves for you in your area. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I will catch you on Friday for Floss Tube. Take care, guys. Bye.